What's up, guys? BigBear 77 back at you with a real quick video right here on the Sports Cave, talking Dodger baseball. The series with the Padres, it's done, it's in the books, it's over. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When the series started, I thought the bats were dead. I mean, they were dead in the Giants series. Even if we won, they were still dead. And I thought they were continuing that trend. Maybe they missed their way to the stadium. I don't know what happened, and maybe they took the wrong taxi. But they just were not there. And the first two games, it was the same way. They just weren't there. The bats just didn't show up. And Padres take the first two games. So now we're in jeopardy of losing our first series or splitting. So we had only two options at that point. And still, at the beginning of the game, the bats didn't look alive. Later in the game, Justin Turner hits a 3-run shot and the bats come alive. All of a sudden, out of the blue, Justin Turner's second home run of the year, and the bats are alive. Then we get into the final game of the series, and this message is for Dave Roberts. Dave, listen, I know you don't watch my videos. I'm hoping you see this one because I want you to get this message through your head. Lead off with Mookie Betts. He is our leadoff guy. Mookie Betts went 4 for 4, and here's how his day went. He comes up as the leadoff guy, walked, then home run, followed by a home run, followed by a home run, and to cap everything off, he hit a single. A 3-run day, his 6th of his career, which ties him up there with some greats. So let's just put it that way. But a 3-home run day and a single, goes 4 for 4. The guy had a day. That's why he is my player of the series. He just came alive. There was no stopping him during this game. And it was good to see. It was refreshing. And not only his bat seemed to have come alive, Corey Seager was looking good. Justin Turner was looking good. A.J. Pollock was looking good. I mean, I could go down this list. There's several guys. Cody Bellinger, on the other hand, the reigning MVP, right? He needs to get his act together because his bat is not looking very good. He changed up his batting stance during the offseason. I'm starting to wonder maybe he should go back to the old batting stance because he's not really, this new batting stance don't seem to really be producing anything. It just isn't. But the series was good at the end. A couple frustrating nights, but then a couple really good nights as they totally dominated. That last game, the final score was 11-2. After losing the first two games, they scored, 17-2 in the final two games. So, the Dodgers really came alive. Hopefully they carry that over because now we got the Angels. Here we go. We're in with the Angels. Now, a lot of people ask me who's my biggest rival and in baseball, and it's really the Angels. And I think it's really, I hate the Giants. I do. But there's not really a rivalry there for me as much. And how do I put this? It's not that there's not a rivalry there. There is a rivalry there. There's a huge rivalry there. But I also respect a lot of the fans being very close friends of mine. So we trash talk, we do all that stuff. But when it comes to the Angels, it's that LA battle. It's that LA rivalry. It's that crosstown rivalry. It's that the Angels are in Anaheim, not Los Angeles rivalry. So stop calling yourself the Los Angeles Angels or the the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles or the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I forgot how you guys call yourself, but stop it, okay? Stop it. Plus, this series is going to see Mookie Betts versus Trout. Should be fun. Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. I do want to answer one question real quick before I do. Someone asked me just recently, how does a lifelong 49er fan become a lifelong Dodger fan? It's very simple. When you're born right in the middle, I was born in Bakersfield, California. That's like right there in between the two. You don't really have a baseball affiliation there except for the Bakersfield Dodgers, which was at the time the minor league team for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Plus, I had a family member who was a Dodger fan and led me in that direction. But having that minor league team there, I got to see a lot of Dodger players before they became Dodgers, and that was so cool. And so I've always been a Dodger fan from that. Now, as far as the 49ers go, I never liked the Raiders and Rams. I just fell in love with the 49ers at a young age. and been a 49er fan ever since. And I suffered through the Tom Sula and Kelly and Bulky years to be where we're at right now. So that's how that happened.